Makes back pain go away. Extra Strength Dones, the back specialist.
Ocean spray, cranberry cool, cranberry crisp. Ocean spray, most refreshing is.
Ocean Spray cranberry drinks, they're music to your mouth.
CBS Daytime congratulates the Emmy nominees. From The Young and the Restless, Eric Braeden as Victor Newman, Peter Bergman as Jack Abbott, Jeannie Cooper as Catherine Sterling, Quinn Redeker as Rex Sterling, and Jess Walton as Jill Abbott. Congratulations from CBS Daytime.
Does the average family like big-time pro wrestling? You bet they do, and millions pay up to $30 to watch at home. The story and more tomorrow on Saturday Night with Connie Chung.
Get ready, America.
Oliver!
The insanity is back.
I've had it!
Return with all your favorites.
That'll be $2.
Return to Green Acres tonight at 9.
If your ex-spouse were molesting your child,
What did you do to her?
would you give her up or fight?
Where is your daughter?
Make Tilly in the best interest of the child, Sunday.
This is CBS.
At Gurney's International Spa, you can indulge in a seawater massage, an herbal wrap, a sea salt body toner, or a glass of the only brand of orange juice Gurney's now serves.
Look at life on the funny farm after Green Acres on Channel 2 News.
Ellie Snyder.
Kirk Anderson.
Hey.
Hey yourself.
I really, really, really miss you.
I really, 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 really miss you too.
I hope your kids didn't hear you say that.
No. They're still at school. Lenore went to pick them up.
So, when are you coming home? Is it great being with Stephen and Linda Ann? Spoken like a true father.
I really want you to get to know him better.
I know. And I will, all in good time. You know, Kirk, we talked about this before. Iva was very close to them. I just don't think that we should confuse them, you know? Hi, Iva.
Bob Hughes, that is the last time you're ever going to hang up on me. Now, we have
Lisa,
known
I'm
each
trying
other.
to talk to my daughter.
Good. Good. Now, maybe you can tell both of us just why you have decided to move out of your house.
What?
That's what I was about to tell you when Lisa barged in. Kim and I... Well, there's a big problem between us that we have to work out.
Bob, how on earth can you work out any kind of problem if you're not living together?
Damn it, Lisa. I'm going through enough without you on my case. Now, if you can't be quiet for 2 minutes and listen to me, I'll ask you to leave this office. Moving out was not my choice. Kim said that she needed some time to think things through.
Daddy, I'm so sorry. What's happened? I'm probably the last person you want to see.
You've got that right.
But I came because I heard Bob moved out. And I cannot bear that it's because of me.
You want my pity?
No, that's not what I came here
Good, good. Because at the moment, I don't give a damn about your feelings, Susan. And judging from what you've just done, you don't give a damn about mine either.
Fine, you hate me. I probably deserve it, but Bob doesn't deserve it. Don't hate him. Because I know in my heart that the last thing he wanted to do was be unfaithful to you. It was just the circumstances.
The circumstances? That makes it right? Fine. We'll just chalk it up to circumstances.
Kim, look,
Susan,
explain to you.
Get out of here. Get out of here right now. Because in 2 seconds, I'm gonna flatten you.
as the world turns.
You got your own style, salon selected style, like you just stepped out of a salon. Salon selected.
From the salons of Helene Curtis, Salon Selective mousses, spritzes, sprays, and gels. Select your personalized levels of hold and control for salon beautiful hair.
It's that special style, salon selected style, like you just stepped out of a salon. Salon Selectives.
Thomasville makes furniture of quiet beauty. Furniture of fine, subtle craftsmanship.
I got it!
Thomasville creates furniture of classic, dignified lines. Furniture that's expertly put together.
What did I do with the... Wait a minute. No.
Thomasville.
Bradley?
Beautiful furniture. Beautifully made.
Bradley!
Attenzione! Give your hamburger an Italian accent with new Chef Boyardee Hamburger Italiano. Dinners you make with hamburger for an authentic Italian taste. New Chef Boyardee Hamburger Italiano. Mangia!
I go to Lens Crafters because with my job, glasses in an hour are not just a convenience, they're a must.
Lens Crafters puts the whole lab right in the store to custom craft your top quality glasses in about an hour. Call Lens Crafters at 1-800-522-LENS.
Look, I am only here because of Bob. Because I know Bob loves you. And I'm begging you, please don't condemn him for one mistake.
Susan, for once in your life, show some taste and leave.
I can't do that. There are things I have to tell you.
I don't
Kim.
want to hear what you've got to say.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Because what happened between Bob and me only happened because he was there for me when nobody else was. When I was alone, I was vulnerable, I was in a lot of pain, I was literally fighting for my life, and the man helped me.
Come off it, fighting for your life. Spare me the melodrama. You had a back injury, a simple back injury, and you milked it for all that it was worth, didn't you? All those late-night calls to Bob.
Kim, it wasn't what you thought.
You've got a lot of nerve. You tried to destroy my relationship with Dan, and that didn't work, and you have been waiting all of these years to get back at me.
Maybe.
You're successful. Congratulations.
Kim, I've been going through withdrawal. I got hooked on pills when I hurt my back. I tried to kick the pills and I couldn't do it. I've been fighting the same battle that Andy's been fighting. I tried to do it alone. I just couldn't kick it. I don't know what would have happened to me if it hadn't been for Bob. He saw the signs. He knew I was addicted. I was denying it all over the place, but he made me get help, and I'm straight because of him. That time you called my apartment from Chicago, and Bob answered the phone. He spent the night on my sofa because I was having such terrible anxiety attacks that I couldn't be alone.
You're good, Susan. You're really good.
Well, it's true. And if you don't believe me, then ask Casey, ask Emily. Nobody at the hospital knew because if they had, I'd be out. And that's why I asked Bob not to tell you. Look, I'm not saying I haven't had any feelings for Bob. I have. I've tried to fight them, but...
Oh, sure. Just the way you tried to fight your feelings for John.
No, it was different. Because for a while, John returned my feelings, but Bob never did. And he never will. He loves you.
Oh, shut up.
Kim, it was just one night. One night? You wouldn't even know about it if he hadn't told you. I told him to lie, but he couldn't do that. He said he had a marriage built on trust, and that's why he told you the truth. Don't punish him for it. He really values what you have together. You mean more to him than anything in the world. And if you don't remember anything else I've said today, please remember that.
Well, just increase the medication slightly, and that should alleviate the discomfort. And keep me posted.
All right, Bob. What is this problem that is so serious you can't even talk to Kim about it under the same roof?
I'm sure you're aware that there has been tension between Kim and myself for the past few months, and the last couple of weeks have been extremely tough. And when she came back from Wellspring, it all came to a head.
Oh, well, if you think that then being apart as much as you were, that has caused the problem, then it seems to me the worst thing you can possibly do is to be separated.
Oh, Lisa,
now.
please don't give me advice on marriage. You're hardly qualified.
Daddy, I think what Lisa's trying to say is that it's really important that you and Mom communicate with each other.
I know. I just don't want to talk about it anymore.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Daddy. I know this is really painful for you right now. But I also know that you and Mom really love each other a lot. Whatever problem you're having, I know that you can work through it.
Bob, where are you going to stay?
I haven't given that much thought. A hotel, I guess. Yes, Janet. Tell him I'll be right there. I've got to see a patient. For obvious reasons, I'd rather you didn't tell anybody about me moving out. I have a call out to Tom. I'll tell him. And at some point, I'll tell Mom and Mac.
Daddy, is it okay if I say something to Sean about it? I mean, he knows that I've been really worried about you, and I don't really want to keep anything from him.
Well, if you have to.
Look, you're going to have to tell Johnny, because he's going to have to know how to reach you about hospital business and things. And he's going to tell Lucy, and the next thing you know, it's going to be on the front page of the City Times,
If he
Bob.
has to reach me, he can call my service. I've got to go.
Daddy, will you let me know where you're staying? I mean, I want to call and see if you're doing okay.
I will.
Okay. I love you, Daddy. I can't believe this is happening. Mom and Dad have always been the perfect couple.
I know, honey. I know.
Sorry to interrupt. But I got your message that you called, and I was in the building anyway on business with Ambrose Bingham, so.
No, I'm glad that you stopped by. Do you have plans tonight with Matt or anything?
No, why?
Well, I thought maybe I could come out to the farm tonight and we could talk. Maybe I could see Julie and Caleb. Actually, I thought maybe I could spend the night.
Well, you know, it's your home, too. You really don't need my permission.
I know, I just wanted to see if it's okay.
Sure. Sounds fine.
I think it would be a good time for us to sit down and talk.
With Kirk out of town.
Well, yeah, Iva, that's one reason, but I think we just need to sit down and talk. I think there's a lot of things that we haven't dealt with. Excuse me. Ellie Snyder. Yeah, Olivia, it came a few... I haven't had a chance to look at... I'll bring it right over. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Excuse me 1 minute. I'm sorry, Iva. It's been kind of crazy here today, so... Well, when I get off work, I'll go to the yacht and I'll get an overnight bag and then I'll just come to the farm.
Great.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right.
You know, Ellie, you know, there's really no reason for us to talk unless we are completely honest with each other.
I agree.
Some things are made to function in the freezing cold. Ordinary plastic wrap isn't. And if a wrap doesn't cling in the cold, it won't protect your food against freezer burn. That's why we created Freeze-Lock Plastic Freezer Wrap. When these two pieces of Freeze-Lock overlap and their special cling strips lock together, well, you're not going to believe your eyes, because no other wrap in the world clings like this. Freeze-Lock keeps clinging in the cold, so it keeps protecting against freezer burn.
Butterball turkey cold cuts. Any way you slice it, they're delicious. Butterball ham, Butterball bologna, or Butterball smoked turkey breast. They're up to 98% fat-free and all Butterball. So any way you slice it, it's
delicious.
Sooner or later, everyone will discover the great taste of TCBY frozen yogurt.
It tastes great.
Now, I'm minding my own business, and this guy on the phone is chewing my ear off about how I gotta leave AT&T. Save big, we're better. So, now I'm wondering what's in the fine print. Like, where do these savings come from? If I got a problem with my bill, I'd speak to a machine, or can I maybe talk to somebody with a pulse? But they say switch and save. So I said to the guy, let's put it in writing. Guy says, excuse me?
Don't get pressured. Get the facts.
You know and I know. Still not AT&T.
An international race for hidden fortune.
Oh.
Sounds like a bit of fun. Becomes a deadly competition.
Oh, dear.
The season finale of Murder, She Wrote, Sunday.
Gene Siskel and Roger Ebert take on Danny DeVito, Glenn Close, Clint Eastwood, Mel Gibson, and Kathleen Turner on the Siskel and Ebert special Monday at 10.
Ah, the additional Lombard files you requested, Mr. DA.
More reading material? Gee, I don't know what to say.
Oh, gosh. Would a kiss help you out any?
Immensely.
Tom.
What?
Have you talked to your dad this afternoon?
No, he left a message. I was out of the meeting and I haven't gotten back to him. Why?
Call him. Something weird's going on.
What do you mean, something weird?
Well, I stopped by to visit him a couple of hours ago after I saw Leanne, and I don't know, he just seemed he was troubled about something. I don't know, maybe it's my imagination, but maybe he was just ticked off that he had to go out of town.
Why does he have to go out of town?
Well, he didn't say he was, but he had these suitcases packed in his office, and I just assumed he was going on a medical convention or something.
He didn't say anything to me about a medical convention.
Uh-huh.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Hi, Tom Hughes. Oh, hi, Dad. I'm sorry I didn't get back to you.
Son, I've got to talk to you.
Sure, Dad. Shoot.
Not on the phone. Listen, I come over there, except I have a patient I have to see at 4:15 and I can't cancel. I know you're swamped with work, but could you take a break and come to my office? It's very important.
Well, of course I'll come over there if it's that important. Can you give me some kind of clue about what this is about?
I'll explain everything when you get here.
Well, what's up? What's the matter?
I don't know. But you were right. There's something weird going on with my dad. I'm going to find out what it is.
Who's that just called?
Ellie. She's gonna come out and join us for dinner and spend the
great.
night. Yeah. I told her she could have her old room back, saying as we're gonna stay over at Cal's tonight.
Yeah.
I should change the sheets.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't you come by the Mona Lisa for a couple hours tonight after dinner? I have a feeling that Ellie and Ivor are planning on having a pretty heavy talk.
Maybe, but it doesn't look like I'm gonna be anywhere but down in the cellar with that boiler.
Oh, you didn't have any luck this night?
No.
Why don't you just have somebody come out and take a look at it?
Oh, maybe those repairmen cost an arm and a leg.
You know, if I took that Mary Elizabeth job, we could buy a brand new boiler, not to mention remodel the whole kitchen.
I thought you already called Tonio and turned that job down.
Well, I did, but I saw Tonio at the Mona Lisa last night, and he said that he could insert a clause into my contract stating that I would be working exclusively with this new executive that he's hiring.
Julie, Tonio's promises don't mean squat. You know that.
He also told me what Mary Elizabeth is offering to pay me. 50 grand for the first year.
50 grand?
Yeah, right. We could buy 10 new boilers with that kind of money, baby. So what do you say? Should I take the job or not?
It's your career. It's your decision, okay? Whatever you decide, I'll accept. Just hope I can get this boiler fixed before I and Ellie get home.
Hello, Cynthia. This is Julie Snyder. Is Tonio in? No, that's okay. Don't disturb him. Can you take a message for me, please? Yes. He said that he needed my answer about the Mary Elizabeth job by 5 o'clock tonight. Just tell him that if he puts everything in writing like he said that he would last night, that I will accept the job. Right. Okay. Thank you, Cynthia. Bye-bye.
I can't believe it! Our first home!
At Playskool, we know even the youngest kids want a house of their own, so we make Playschool's busy playhouse.
Of course, Mom and Dad help with the financing.
It's the first real indoor house that's toddler size.
Friends are always dropping in. There's even home deliveries.
The Playskool Playhouse is so much fun.
What a great place for entertaining.
It's the perfect first home for your toddler. Playschool's busy playhouse.
It's all ours. Home sweet home.
A cheese riddle. Excuse me, Giorgio. What do you get when you add mozzarella to an ordinary tomato? Something to sing about. That's right. Cheese makes it taste better. So don't forget the cheese.
Who are the brightest kids in America? Moms rated Thicker Vivid higher than Clorox 2 for making colors and whites look cleaner. So who are the brightest kids in America?
Mine are. Don't just get them clean, get them Vivid.
I'm gonna be there a day early.
Good morning, it's me.
How's Mama doing? She okay?
It's already happening. People calling long distance with 1 free month of U.S. Sprint.
Market isn't open till coast to coast today.
Call 1-800-877-4000 now and get Sprint Plus. Get 1 free month and lower rates than AT&T. This is one offer that seems to be catching on.
Is the Major quitting the Corps?
I'll never forget you, sir.
No need to get desperate. There are plenty of jobs out there.
Are we going to the poorhouse?
The season finale of Major Dad. Then, due to the shocking nature of Newhart's last episode, no one will be seated during the final 10 minutes. Please do not reveal the shocking surprise ending of The Last Newhart, Monday.
Say, I got an idea. Why don't you two get up, go upstairs and get dressed in play clothes, and then we will try out those new bikes I bought you. It's gonna be terrific. Oh, this is so great being with them. Thanks for letting me visit, Lenore.
Well, actually, it's Iva you should be thanking. When you canceled out on us so many times, I was really beginning to worry that you were returning to your old, irresponsible ways. Iva assured me otherwise.
Well, I guess I do owe her a big thanks then.
She's really very hurt, Kirk. Especially now that you're involved with her sister.
Lenore, I can't go over this again. I've talked to Iva, Ellie's talked to Iva, I've even participated in a therapy session with Iva. She's getting on with her life. She's even seeing somebody, some doctor.
She told me. He sounds very nice.
Yeah, he's okay.
But?
Well, I just hope she takes it slow, that's all. I hope she's not rushing into this just so she can have somebody in her life now.
Oh, it's nice that you still care about her enough to feel protective of her. When are you going to tell the children about Ellie? And how?
I don't know. I want to tell them soon. Ellie thinks we should wait. She thinks they'll get too confused.
Well, they're going to be a bit confused, and they're bound to ask some awkward questions. But if you and Ellie are really as serious about each other as you say you are, then you're going to have to deal with it sooner or later. And I think sooner is better. Else it could get very awkward when the kids come out to visit you this summer. Especially since they've already started talking about seeing Iva out at the farm. Kirk, do you love Ellie?
Well, Nora, I can tell you she is the best. I mean, we have a great time together. She doesn't try to change me the way Iva did. We see eye to eye on work.
I didn't ask you that. I asked if you love her.
Well, sure. Of course I do. What kind of question is that?
So, Dad, now that I'm here, can you tell me what this is about?
There's no easy way to say this. I moved out of the house temporarily. Well, you know. There have been problems between Kim and me for months. For dealing with Andy and turning to John for support instead of me.
Yeah, but Andy's up at Wellspring now, so certainly you and Kim can work through this.
I hope so. She wanted some time alone to kind of sort things out. So I've booked a room in the Oakdale Motor Inn.
I can't believe this, Dad. You and Kim, you have the most solid marriage I know.
Well, even the best marriages have ups and downs.
Does Franny know?
Yeah, I told her. Oh, Kim told Lisa. Well, of course, tell Margot, but I would rather you didn't tell anyone else, especially John. Hopefully, Kim and I can work this out in the next couple of days.
Well, you will. I mean, sure you will, Dad. Dad, if there's anything I can do to help.
I don't think there's anything either one of us can do. It's all up to Kim.
Oh, but Marshall Mouse couldn't remember where he had put the big brass key. Whatever will I do if I can't unlock the door? Oh, Christopher, what is he gonna do?
Mommy.
What, sweetie?
Where's Daddy?
Honey, Daddy's at work. And he's not gonna be coming home tonight. But Mommy's here. I'm with you.
Excuse me, Mrs. Hughes?
Yeah. Hi, Joyce.
Time for somebody's NAP.
Oh.
I changed my plans. I will be able to stay late tonight.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Joyce.
Hi, Mom.
Hello.
Kim, I hope you'll forgive my coming by here again, but we just got back from the hospital. We saw Bob.
I see. Son, would you go with Joyce and she'll finish reading you your story, okay?
Is that a good story?
I suppose your father's told you that he's moved out.
I don't know what to say, Mom. Daddy didn't really go into a lot of detail about it, and, well, I'll understand if you don't want to talk about it either.
Good. Because I don't.
Mom, I just want you to know if there's anything that I can do.
It's true. Anything at all.
I appreciate that from both of you, but this is something that Bob and I really have to work out on our own.
Now, wait. Now, Kim, I hate to be a pest about this, but I really don't see how Bob's moving out is going to help matters at all. You desperately need to sit down and talk to each other now.
Just take my word for it, Lisa.
No, look, Kim, all right, I know what the problem is. Honey, you've been spending too much time with John, and Bob...
Don't you dare try to blame me for this. Bob just tried to do that, and I am not going to buy it.
Blaming you at all, Kim. I'm not. I just very much want to see you and Bob work this thing through.
Lisa. I'm just not sure that's going to be possible.
Oh, no. I don't know what it is. It's Susan, isn't it?
My baby wrote me a Dear John letter. She's gone and vanished. She says it's better.
Hi, Clem.
Oh, Linda, I thought you'd vanished.
I did, with Vanish Drop-Ins, the easy bowl cleaner. I can't brush every day, so I drop in a Vanish Drop-Ins to help keep me clean and fresh between brushings.
Prettiest porcelain I ever seen. Wanna vanish together?
Oh, I love it when you talk clean.
Vanish Drop-Ins. Clean and simple.
Shh. I want to make my hair look like my sister's. VO5 shampoo.
5 special ingredients, 3 to clean, 2 for manageability.
You used my shampoo.
How'd you know?
Fabulous hair.
VO5 makes your hair do what you want it to.
Of course I killed them. I just aimed, shot, and killed those little creeps myself.
Faster-killing Black Flag ant and roach killer kills with an exterminator-proven ingredient.
Their kind deserve to die.
Black Flag.
When you're constipated, you're not yourself. Constipation makes you feel crabby, cranky, slow, and sluggish. Feel more comfortable with Dulcolax. Dulcolax is the only leading laxative with a comfort coating designed to protect your stomach. A comfort coating and overnight relief, so you feel buoyant, bouncy, light, and loving.
In other words, your normal self again.
Dulcolax, the comfort-coated laxative.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
Murphy plans the wedding of the year with some very special guests. But will Corky say yes or no?
What am I going to do?
The season finale of Murphy Brand. Then on Designing Women, get ready for Spa Wars.
You said you wanted to lose weight. What is the problem?
If I wanted to have this much fun, I could have stayed home and had Consuela pistol whip me.
It's a night of season finales Monday.
This is CBS.
That drunk driver almost killed me. Luckily, I got the right doctors and the right lawyer. Jacoby and Myers knew exactly what they were doing, and they took care of everything.
We got Sally's medical bills paid, her salary covered, made sure she got paid extra for her suffering. And it didn't cost her anything until after it was over. Jacoby and Myers, we've been on your side since 1972.
All I had to do was get well.
This is $1 million. It could be yours for only $2.99 if you call 1-900-226-2000 and play the game. You play against 9 other callers just like you. Be the first with the winning answer to a question like,
which bill has Hamilton's picture?
10. You win. $5 for 2 answers, $100 for 4, $10,000 for 6, and 7 winning answers get you $1 million. To win $1 million, you have to play the game. Call now.
I'm Geraldo Rivera. No, I'm Geraldo Rivera, and fabulous fakes are the focus of the next Geraldo. Today at 4.
She broke the law to protect innocent kids. Now she's charged with hurting them. Children in Hiding, today at 5 and 11.
And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
You, Lisa, I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Wait a minute, Cam. If it is Susan, I'm telling you right now, you call up Bob and you tell him that you want him home right now. You've got to do this before she gets her hooks into him any more than she already has.
I've already told you. I asked Bob to leave so that I could have some time alone. I would appreciate it if you would honor that, too.
I was right. I knew I was right.
No. There's no way that Daddy... With Susan Stewart? No. No way, Lisa.
Sweetie. Oh, come on. Come on, get with it. Oh, no, Bob and Susan, they've been spending so much time, more and more time together. And you yourself, you remarked to me how often Susan has been calling him here. And then she went up to Foxwood Lodge, and he went up there, too, and he spent the night there.
Yeah, but Emily said that Susan was having problems with her back, and Daddy went up to Foxwood Lodge to help her.
Yeah. If that is really what happened, why did he act so strange the next day? Why has he been acting so strange? Why? Franny, honey, I don't want to believe this. I don't want to believe this any more than you do. I mean, the thought that Bob could get caught up with Susan Stewart of all people, that is... Well, I mean, poor Cam. That really does twist the knife, doesn't it?
Either you go or Chris and I will. I just don't see how we can function in the same house.
Yes, Janet. Yeah, okay, have her come in.
Bob?
Susan, you know, I'm not really up to talking right now.
Oh, I understand. I wanted to tell you something. I went over to Kim's to talk to her, or I tried to anyway.
Why?
Because I wanted her to know that it was just one of those things that just happened. And I told her about the pills so that she would have understood what was really going on, that you were just trying to help me, but I don't think it did any good. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Please stop saying that. I appreciate what you tried to do. But you know, I think you should just stay out of it from here on in. Now, Kim has got to come to grips with this situation on her own. And if she can't decide to get past it, I don't want to think of the alternative.
Aw, not another frozen pizza. Cardboard crust makes my teeth ache. Hey, what's this? Stouffer's round pizza? Oh, looks different. But I don't know. Wow, this is great! Real cheese, don't always get that. Come on, spin me again. These toppings, lots of good stuff here, boy. And this Stouffer's crust. Is this like a frozen? No, I love it!
Stouffer's round pizza is a cut above frozen.
Hey, mind if I cut in?
Get 'em bright, so bright. Brand new Clorox too. Mama's got the magic to keep them looking new. Get 'em bright, so bright. Brand new Clorox too.
It's alive. It's alive. Ugly, creeping mildew. Spray on Tilex Instant Mildew Stain Remover and mildew stains vanish with no scrubbing. Try Tilex. Get your bath laboratory clean.
Dutch Boy Satin Finish Paint. For the look that gets the looks, you can see why it's worth more.
Any luck with the boiler yet, sweetie?
No, not yet. Oh, something smells good. Besides you, that is. Hey, you want to know something?
What's that?
You might have looked very gorgeous modeling that sexy lingerie, but I think you look even more gorgeous in that old apron in the old kitchen.
Thanks, sweetie.
You got it.
Caleb, please don't be angry. I decided to accept the job after all.
Why would I be angry? It's your decision. I told you that.
Well, I can see you're upset. I can tell.
Just because I've had enough experience with Tony Reyes to know that you can't trust a thing he says. Now, you listen to me. If he goes back on any terms of that agreement, I want you to tell me right away. You hear me?
Yes,
We'll talk about this later.
Hi.
Hey, girls.
Hey, Julie.
Hey,
Hi. Oh, no, don't tell me the boiler's out again.
Okay, I won't tell you.
Oh.
I take it this happens a lot?
Yeah, a few times a year. Just be thankful it isn't in the middle of winter.
Oh, man, look at the time. All right, I'm gonna go change so I can be ready to leave right after dinner for work. There is cheese and crackers. Please help yourself. There's lemonade in the fridge, and we're having surprise fried chicken and Dutch potato salad and biscuits for dinner.
I'm impressed. I just had no idea she was so domesticated. Oh. Yeah, I had my doubts also. I mean, they seem like they love each other for who they are. They're not trying to change each other. I guess that's why you and Kirk get along so well. You just accept each other. I could really never do that with him. I just tried to change him into something that he could never be. Well, you know, I don't think you're giving yourself any credit. I think that you made a lot of positive changes in Kirk. If it wasn't for you, he wouldn't have reevaluated his life. He wouldn't have a relationship with Lenore and the kids. And I think that he had a very positive effect on you, too, whether you know it or not. I don't think you would go to therapy if he hadn't have encouraged you to do that. I don't know, you might be right. You know, Iva, Kirk told me a little bit about the session you had with Dr. Michaels. I hope you don't mind.
No, I don't mind.
He said that you told him that he could be selfish sometimes, and I know that he can, but...
Well, did he also tell you what I said about you, that you can be selfish sometimes?
No, he didn't. Did you say that out of anger, or did you really mean it?
No, I meant it. I feel that you can be selfish, and I don't like that about you, but it's also something I envy about you.
You envy? Why?
Because you believe that you deserve things, good things to happen to you, and I don't feel that way.
Isn't the therapy helping you?
Well, yeah, it is. I mean, it's productive. It's difficult. No, never mind.
What? What, Iva?
Well, I was just thinking, would you be willing to come to a therapy session?
Okay.
I mean, I want you to think about this because it can be very rough. Dr. Michaels does not let you get away with anything and forces you to be very honest. And I want you to think about it. I'll understand.
No, I think it's a great idea. I do. I think that we need to do whatever we need to do to be close, you know? We were just starting to have a relationship before all this happened.
If you change your mind...
I'm not gonna change my mind. I want to go.
So, kids, what would you like to do this afternoon? Go swimming in the pond or go to the yacht club?
Iva. I wish Iva had come with Daddy. Me too. But we're gonna see her all the time when we visit Daddy this summer.
Tom, Marcia told me that I could just walk right on in, Margot. Have you talked with your father?
Yeah, he told me that he's moved out of the house and that you and Franny know about it.
Well, did he tell you why he moved out of the house?
He did. Apparently, this whole situation with Andy has put a lot of pressure on their relationship. Kim decided she needed some time to sort her feelings out, and Dad's honoring that.
I see, and that's all he said.
He was a bit uncomfortable, Mom. I didn't feel like pressing him.
Well, that is not what the problem is all about. You see, it's not about a what, it's about a who.
Excuse me?
Susan Stewart.
What about Susan Stewart?
Don't you get what I mean?
Would you talk to me in English, Mom?
Your father had an affair with Susan Stewart. Now, is that plain enough?
Oh, please,
for you?
that's absurd.
It is not absurd. I wish it were, but it's not. It's the truth. I saw all of the signs, and I didn't want to believe
What are you
myself.
talking about? What signs?
Margot, you saw the signs, didn't you?
Well, yeah, okay. I admit I thought it was a little odd when Bob asked me to track down Susan at the Foxwood Lodge, but...
Well, yes, and he spent the night there.
Guys, wait. Susan Stewart has a back problem, and Dad was there giving her medical attention.
Now, that isn't the kind of attention she wanted, Tom.
Look, Lisa, I know what this looks like, but I think you're leaping to conclusions here.
No, I'm not, because I talked to Kim. I asked her point blank, and the expression on her face gave me the obvious answer. Tom, I don't want to believe it either. Franny didn't want to believe it.
Oh, great, so you and Franny are in cahoots about this? No. I mean, do you really think that my dad... I don't want you to repeat this to anyone. Do you understand? Not anybody.
It's fresh.
Deli Select from Hillshire Farm. Deli Select is lean cuts of premium meats.
It's fresh.
Deli Select is deli sliced thin. And deli packed for fresh taste.
It's fresh.
Deli Select looks fresh and tastes fresh. Deli sliced, deli packed. Deli Select from Hillshire Farm.
It's fresh.
Millions of people in the prime of their lives have used Bengay to help relieve minor arthritis pain. You've just been looking at two of them. Bengay, relieving arthritis pain for nearly a century.
Oh.
What's wrong?
He's got diaper rash. He'll have to be treated with Desitin.
Should have been protected by Desitin in the first place. It's my pediatrician's first choice, not just for treatment of diaper rash, but for protection.
Attention, black fighters. Act-Man is here to protect your teeth from the evil effects of plaque cavities. With fluoride, his secret weapon, Act-Man penetrates plaque, strengthens teeth against cavities like no ordinary mouthwash. Protect your teeth with Act Fluoride Rinse. Plaque cavities. Game over.
It feels good. BUF-Puf Daily Cleanser invites your skin to a 30-second revival. It's a clean new feeling that'll awaken softer, fresher skin. Because only Daily Cleanser has something special inside. Gentle micro-bead capsules filled with precious moisturizer to leave your skin radiantly soft. BUF-Puf Daily Cleanser. It feels good. The daily revival for your skin.
You see, darling, I don't want you to feel that you've been put in the position of having to take sides. And so if you feel that you want to move out, I want you to know I would understand.
Do you want me to move out, Mom?
Oh, my darling girl, no. No, I just don't want you to feel uncomfortable.
I'm not gonna feel uncomfortable, Mom. There's not gonna be enough time to feel uncomfortable because you and Daddy are gonna work through your problems and he's gonna move back in here in no time, you'll see. Let me get that.
Oh, would you please? If it's for me, just take a message.
Okay. Hello? Hi, Sean. Yeah, listen, things have come up here, so I'm running a little late, so why don't I just meet you and Courtney, say at the cellar at 8:30? Yeah. Okay, that sounds great. I love you too. Bye-bye.
Honey, I'm sorry, you shouldn't change your plans.
No, Mom, I didn't change anything. Besides, it's good for Sean and Courtney to spend some time alone. Now, where were we?
I don't really know. Tell you the truth, I'm just about talked out.
Okay. Well, whenever you're ready to talk, I'm here. My girl, thank you. Is there anything else I can do for you, Mom? Actually, Chris is upstairs with Joyce, and she's getting him ready for bed, giving him his bath. Would you mind going up and tucking him in? Sure. Keeps asking me where your dad is. If he asks me that one more time, I think I'm gonna lose it. Yeah, I'd be glad to tuck him in, Mom. Thank you. Listen, I'll come and say goodnight before I leave, okay? Yeah. Give him a big kiss for me. Yeah, I will.
I'll be at that number until further notice. And please don't give it out to anyone except those that I mentioned. Just take messages and I'll be checking with you. Thank you. Come in.
Hi, Bob. I just wanted you to know before I went home, I took Matt's advice and I decided to tell Emily the truth about us. I made her promise not to tell anybody. And I think she'll keep that promise. I just couldn't keep it from her anymore. Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Susan, I know this hasn't been easy on you either. I just wish that I could somehow be more supportive of you, but for obvious reasons.
No, I understand.
Promise me that you won't go back to pills to get through this. Promise me that you won't.
I won't.
And that you won't run away.
You see me running?
Turns out I lied to you at Foxwood Lodge.
Oh, you lied to me? How?
I said that I would never do what John had done. And here I am.
Oh, wait a minute. Just stop right there, because you are not John. You never made me any promises. All you said was that you would be honest with me, you would be my friend, and you've been both of those. I would still be addicted to pills if it weren't for you. Look, I know I'm probably the last person that you would turn to in a time like this, but if you want to talk, please call me. Maybe I can pay you back for all those times I chewed your ear off while I was going through withdrawal. Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Are you gonna be all right? I mean, are you gonna be all by yourself tonight?
No, Emily is coming over for dinner. You gotta stop worrying about me.
I'm sorry. It's a habit I can't seem to break.
Well, I'll see you.
Ernie, don't take the game.
It's my categories, and I'm going home.
Don't let him go.
Give in on neatness. All right, we accept neatness.
Neatness as a disease?
Yes.
Categories. A letter comes up on the dice, and there's all these categories. And you think of a word for each that starts with that letter. But your answer can't be like anyone else's.
Beginning with R, farm animals.
Rhinoceros.
Rhinoceros. Sure.
Categories from Milton Bradley. It's better to have your own.
Because of high cholesterol, 1 out of 4 adults is gambling with heart disease. 1 out of 4. You can leave it to chance, or you can do something about it. Diets low in cholesterol and saturated fats can actually help reduce your cholesterol and odds of heart disease. Fleischmann's margarine has 0 cholesterol, low saturated fat. Fleischmann's margarine, because your heart is in your hands.
When people first see Airwick Crystal Air air freshener, they say,
Ooh.
but Crystal Air works so beautifully in places where you have the toughest odors. After that, it's ah in the kitchen, ah in the bathroom. Crystal Air works beautifully.
Excuse me, how'd Skippy get its great peanutty taste? Wow, more than other leading national brands? Well, thanks, you've said a mouthful.
You're welcome.
Everybody skippy dipping.
Hey, have I told you how happy I am to see you two together? Have I mentioned that?
About 100 times.
Was it 100?
Yes, yes.
Goodbye.
Well, I guess we should do the dishes.
Oh, yeah, that.
Yeah, that.
You know, Kirk said that he wanted his kids to come and visit this summer, and I know that they're going to want to see you, and I just wondered how you felt about that, if they could come out here and...
Well, no, I'd love spending time with Linda Ann and Stephen.
Kirk hasn't told them that the two of you aren't together, and he hasn't told them about us because I thought maybe he should put it off.
Why? Hello? Oh, hi, Lenore. How are things going up there?
Just fine. Kirk's upstairs right now getting the kids ready for bed. We had a long talk earlier, and you were right. He's very sincere about keeping up with his responsibility towards the children. And I've,
Yes?
judging from some things that he said during the conversation that we had, and some things that he didn't say, I believe he still has very deep feelings for you.
Hello?
Oh, hi, Ellen. The AIDS ball, right. Sure, put me down for 1. 2? What do I need 2 for? Oh, a date. Fat chance. Emily, I don't know. I'm expecting her any minute. I can ask her to call you. Oh, that's her right now. Okay, will do. Bye, Ellen. Bye.
Well, I put Chris down for the evening, so I let Joyce go home. Is there anything else I can do for you, Mom?
No, honey, thanks very much. I just need some time alone to think. I appreciate everything you've done to help me tonight.
Sure. Listen, I'll be at the cellar with Sean and Courtney if you happen to need anything, and, well, I should be home by midnight, so.
Oh, heavens, I hope I'm sound asleep by that time. I'm just going to write some notes on the show that I'm doing tomorrow, and then I'm going to hit the sack.
Do you really think it's such a good idea that you go to work tomorrow? I mean, why don't you just call Tonio and tell him that you won't be in for a couple of days?
Can't do it. Can't do it. We're just too far behind. Besides which, my career is one of the few things in my life that I can count on now. See you in the morning, honey. Okay. Francis?
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too, Mom.
I love you, Kim. I don't want to lose you. Maybe if I didn't love you so much, I could have kept this from you. But we've always said as long as we face things squarely and honestly and together, our marriage can weather any storm. I want to believe that. I have to believe that. Now more than ever.
Hello.
Kim, it's me. Please, don't hang up.
Floor's all shiny clean, Billy.
He should know. It's called Bright.
Let's play.
Time to entertain Daddy. Wow, never seen such clean shininess.
Billy, look.
How did Bright do this so glossy clean?
Unlike Mop and Glow, Bright is self-cleaning, so it gives your no-wax floor a cleaner shine every time.
Up goes the ladder.
Hey, I have hair.
Bright, for a cleaner shine every time.
Whoa, nice reflection.
He noticed.
To demonstrate the improved cleaning power of our new liquid detergent, we washed 100 filthy shirts in new System Surf and 1 in a leading detergent. While Sam looks for the shirt that still has odors in it, you can see that Surf's improved formula made these shirts whiter and brighter than ever and completely stain-free. Now, Sam, show us the one shirt that still has odors in it. Thanks, Sam. Introducing new System Surf Liquid for the difference Sam can smell and the clean you can see.
Let me ask you something. Why pay more for pink or blue packets when there's Sugar Twin? Sugar Twin costs less, tastes great, sweetens my coffee perfectly. So why pay more?
Sugar Twin. Sweet taste, sweeter price.
There's one very good reason why Stouffer's hasn't changed its macaroni and cheese recipe in 35 years. You'd never forgive us.
When Ellen Michael proposes,
You marry me?
Yes, of course. I'll marry you.
all Harley breaks loose.
I know exactly who your mistress is. It's Blake. Your brother's wife?
And it could cost him
Where would you like to start the bidding? $500,000?
his life.
I'm dead.
Weekdays.
America's kids send a message to the president.
Eat your broccoli. You eat your broccoli or else I'm gonna spank you.
From the mouths of babes, it's Small Talk tonight.
Stay tuned for Guiding Light next on most of these CBS stations.
Fashions by Betsy Johnson. This is Dan Regent, inviting you to join us again Monday for As the World Turns.